I gotta look at that answer.
What does a baby elephant suck with? No. How many Olympic Games? How many Olympic?
I gotta look at that answer in the garden.
Wait a minute.
What?
Straw.
It's a task.
That's not the question. I'm like, I'd pay a bucket of quarter to see that.
First off,
Oh, I
What was the
wrong
answer?
thing.
Wrong thing. His suitcase.
his nose.
Yeah, that thing.
Would you take trunk?
Trunk, yeah.
Wrong.
His mouth.
What was our question?
How many?
Oh, wait a minute. Are we back to the game?
Yeah, we're back to the game.
This is our question?
This is the official question.
That was the official question.
Probably Babe Ruth.
How many Olympic Games were canceled because of World War II?
Oh, well.
I didn't know that.
I like the other one better.
I did too.
I'll have the answers.
It started in 47, right?
Started in 47.
Yeah, that was a leaky.
Hey, you got that
It's
right.
now 43. When did World War II start?
Back up a little bit
It
further.
was practically over
Yeah.
in 43.
I'd say 2.
Oh, that's right.
Well, 40 and 44. No, I'm not sure.
No, but
Huh?
How many years did it last?
What, the games?
World War II.
I don't remember. 6.
6? Well, then it probably only
I don't know. They quit making cards.
I like tough. I like
They
that
quit
answer.
making cards.
Listen, let's see. Do we agree on, what do you think otherwise?
She thinks none.
Oh no, there's at least one. Probably 2. Because the war officially started in 1939.
Yeah.
So that means they would have had one.
There's a 43, wasn't it?
The one started.
It was in 43,
Then it
wasn't
was
it?
48.
Tell me the official answer.
The official answer is 2.
Officially,
The fact
you're
is
wrong.
4.
4?
4. I was surprised. I didn't think
Oh,
of
they're
it.
counting.
What did box car drop in 1945?
It's wheels. What?
B-O-C-K-S. Box car.
B-O what?
C-K''S. Car.
B-O-C-K.
Box. B-O-C-K apostrophe S. Car. Box car.
C-A-R?
Read the question
You
again.
say it.
Cop. Cop.
That's
Drop.
Drop.
Yeah, the potty. The cat.
Read it again.
What
Read
did box car drop in
Bad shot.
1945?
Box.
Willie.
Box, Willie. Case of beer.
They dropped the running board.
Buckner.
An ironing board?
An ironing board.
I
Yeah,
thought that's
ironing
what
board.
Uncle Dean said.
Running board.
When did the
You know what a running board is?
Let's do
yeah,
that.
when did the
Let's-
whatchamacallit?
No.
Oh, yeah. Well,
That was gone. I think that was gone before that. Let's try what you said.
The official answer is running board. An A-bomb on Nagasaki. The
What?
A-bomb on Nagasaki.
Enola Gay dropped the first one. Box car got the second one.
Enola Gay was that?
Enola Gay.
Enola Gay.
E or A? E.
Eno.
Goes at the CCCP.
CCCP.
Or the USSR.
On the USSA.
Yeah.
Or America and the Russians.
2.
roll
Roll
again.
again. 4.
Excuse me.
Green.
3.
What does a polyorchid man have at least 3 of?
Polyorgans.
Oh, what?
Boy, that's
What is
just
a
rife
poly-
with all kinds of strange
What does
answers.
a polyorchid man have at least 3 of?
Polyorgans. What?
Well, poly means many. Orchids. Flowers.
A lot of flowers.
Must have at least 3 flowers then.
But that's true. I mean,
What are you laughing at?
Nothing.
Get that answer.
Many flowers.
Oh, I have to go to the bathroom again.
What's the question again?
I don't even know.
What is a polyarchid?
What does a polyarchid man have at least 3 of? Monkeys.
Oh.
Which is it?
Many flowers. 3. Okay, 3 flowers.
It could be right. They say at least 3 of them. Could be more.
It's 3 or more.
You may have 4 flowers.
How do you spell it?
O-R-C-H-I-D, isn't it?
Polyorchid.
All one word.
All one word.
Pianos.
Pull my finger.
Because they have keys.
And those keys need flowers, right?
Why? What is that got to do with it?
No, I meant to say organs.
Let's go to orchids, right? I know it.
That's an idea.
I'm gonna have a stroke over here. Call me the ambulance, quick.
What do you want to say?
It wasn't that fun. What's the official answer?
What'd you say?
The official answer.
I'm afraid to
say it.
Go ahead,
Go
Trey.
ahead. Whatever you. Huh?
Whisper it to your...
What?
I don't know. I don't remember.
What was it?
Polyarchid name.
Go ahead.
Say it.
Huh? Say it.
Huh?
Did she have to use the technical term?
What's this?
What's this? Go ahead. Try it. Go for it. What?
I think we ought to
We
give
ought
it
to
to her.
give it.
Yeah, we gotta give it to her.
What was the
Anybody's
answer?
gonna have the nerve to
Testicle.
Okay. 3 organs.
You were close.
The almost wasn't too bad, but it was real close.
3 organs is mighty good.
Right, for the day. After all that, I don't believe it.
Orange.
Orange? You orange? Go ahead.
Go!
They've done it.
Go!
Oh, roll again.
You already called it.
Wait, you already called it.
You already called it.
Oh, that's right.
If they miss it, they lose the pot. And I'd like to make a donation. Well, they said, well, you know, you're a little bit old to make a donation. He says, don't tell me I'm old. I have 6 kids. I have 3 doctors and 3 lawyers. I got 2 genes. He said, well, you know, you're still a little bit old. He says, don't tell me. I got 12 grandchildren. They're all in master in the state program. They said, okay, they're going to humor him. They give him a little jar, and they send him in a little room. He goes in and locks the door. Well, a half hour goes by and doesn't hear anything. So they go knock on the door and he says, I'm not ready yet. Another half hour goes by, they knock on the door again. He says, I'm still not ready. Another half hour goes by, they get a little nervous. He's been in there a long time. So they get them key, they open the door, and he's sitting in there, he's got the jar in his hand. He says, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I tried a half an hour with the left hand, tried a half an hour with the right hand, and I tried a half an hour with both hands. I still can't get the lid off the jar.
Alright. Did you hear about the 80-year-old guy married a 20-year-old girl? On honeymoon, they go up to the Colorado
mountains, you know, gonna go skiing on their honeymoon. They get there Friday night, 6 o'clock, Saturday morning, that old guy's down there, he has a triple order thing, and they got the menu, and goes out at 7 o'clock, he's skiing, you know, everywhere. About noon, an old girl, 20 years old, comes down the steps, just dragging, hardly get one foot in front of the other. And this gal says, honey, he says, I'm sorry, but I gotta ask you, that old guy's 80 years old. He's out there skiing, been up since 6 o'clock, he's had a huge breakfast, and you're down here, you can't hardly walk. She says, what is going on? She says, well, I was that guy for 3 years. For 3 years, he told me he'd been saving for 60 years. I thought he meant money.
Oh no, she's sleeping in carrots from Kathy's.
Ball, Dean. Ball.
You got this 80-year-old married a 20-year-old.
Where's Jenny gonna see me?
Right before he got married, he went into the doctor for a physical. He told the doctor, you know, he's gonna marry a 20-year-old.
And you know, the only thing I really care about is where I'm
don't
gonna
wanna
sleep, and that's right in here.
mess around in your life, but he says, let me make a suggestion. If you're gonna marry this girl, get somebody to live in with you, you know, somebody, a younger person.
Oh, I
in the
heard
20s.
this one.
To
Oh,
help out,
nice.
you know. And he said, well, okay, I'll do it. I don't really think I ought to, but he said, I will. So about 6 months later, the doc sees the old guy walking down the street and he says, hey, Sam, he says, how you doing? Oh, great, great. He says, how's your love life? He says, oh, wonderful, wonderful. He says, did you get a live-in like I told you? She says, oh, yeah. He says, how's she doing? He says, oh, fine. How's the wife? She says, oh, she's pregnant and the live-in. And he says, you got a live-in, right? And he says, yeah, she's pregnant too.
Oh, I've heard that is, oh, that's older than I am.
Was that old?
That's old.
Yeah. Bad, too.
All right.
Nah.
Come on, Dean. I mean, Mindy's in there waiting.
You heard about-
She's waiting with bated breath.
You know about the
Something.
real naive girl?
Oh, well. She's
She
waiting
got
for this.
married after wedding night. She went and told her mother, he said, Mom, you know, last night we got undressed and went to bed. She said, don't tell me, tell your father. And she goes to tell her father. We had that last night. My husband and I got in bed. He said, don't tell me. I don't do the same planning. She said, okay. She goes and talks to the priest. She said, Father, last night my husband and I got undressed and got in bed. He said, don't tell your doctor. Okay. She goes to the doctor. Says the doctor, you know, last night my husband and I got undressed and went to bed. He said, yeah. He said, well, I felt something long and hard between his legs. He said, yeah, I was okay, very bad. He said, well, about 12 inches back, I felt these two round hard things. He said, I don't know about your husband, but on me, those were hemorrhoids.
Don't, just, he'll turn it off or something.
Where's up?
In Jenny's room.
Is that pain?
Can you get the
This
sleeping
is
bag
the
on
other part of
that?
it. That pain?
You want to slip me?
Big hell. Here.
The other one?
See this. Let's see a good trigger. Punch this. Let's see this here.
That's a hell of a trick. Well, he is tricky.
God, Dad, your breath is...
Make it disappear again.
Did you tell your bulldog yet?
No, I'm gonna.
You're a kid.
He just saw
Finish your
how
video,
He
Shorty.
goes see the greatest video like this.
You know. You can, that's fine. Oh, that's fine, no problem.
I like that one.
Go sleep with a what's her face.
I think I used to go noodles all over my
Are you gonna sleep in your bedroom?
Mom,
What?
she's in Jenny's room.
I don't care.
What's it?
I was standing right in front of
They're
it.
both gonna sleep.
Where's Jenny?
Oh,
It probably in her bed.
Where you guys sleeping?
Up in those rooms.
I know her, she's right up the bed.
You get carrots.
No, he's sleeping in the bedroom. Kelly's gonna go in Kara's room. She
Your
doesn't
mom,
feel good.
Dad,
Oh.
Right?
Where's somebody? I think Kara, I think there's an extra one in there.
I know.
All that's on tape, Kara.
You gotta get,
Just that one real brief. Not a performer, huh?
Huh?
Not a performer, huh?
Me?
Would you get
No.
Kathy's phone? She says she's upstairs.
you
I
gotta,
told that joke once in the last 10 years.
yeah. But he
No,
used to tell it a lot. Which tells you how he's sobered up over the last 10 years.
I used to get in orange shape. What do you know? It was all her fault.
We didn't have any kids when we went around.
You're welcome.
Did all sorts of weird things. We're getting Dean all primed. He's over in the right chair.
I'm good. You got a beer, Bill.
You got one? Yeah.
No, I didn't tell you what happened to me on the way to work one day.
Is this on?
This is the truth. It's not
Yeah.
a joke.
Has it been on all night?
No, it's true. I have to go out to Colorado. Oh, dead. It's about 2 hours drive home. He's about halfway there.
Give me
A
a
long stretch of highway was nothing, nothing but trees. I had to take a leak.
Maybe please. You want one too?
Pull off the side of the road,
Oh.
go down just one way.
Glenn?
You know,
Oh,
Look,
give,
back
no,
to
give me
Jack.
one out of the freezer.
I go in the bush and I start screaming,
Better get them out of the freezer.
sleeping in the bush.
Pat, is there some Diet Pepsi or Diet 7-Up in there?
Yeah.
Can I have it, please?
Seriously.
Seriously? What a surprise.
How many Coke they have?
Where's Kelly going?
Is there any more in there, honey?
Upstairs, yeah, one.
Oh,
that's bad.
Upstairs.
Yeah, might even stick around and see what's going on.
Kelly here?
Well, I don't know if you know what I do.
Upstairs,
I
or
work
in the
disabled
stairs.
veterans.
No, I told him what you did.
Schizophrenic. Last time I was in Fort Wayne on Thursday morning, first thing, 8 o'clock in the morning, a guy named Kirby K. comes in.
Who?
Kirby K.
Kirby K. Kirby is schizophrenic, and he says, I've been doing a lot of thinking lately about heaven and Jesus. And I went out to Calvary Temple, and
You
I
going
wanted
to
to get
take
some
her upstairs,
theology
or-
classes out there.
Oh, I just told her to.
And he says, a lot of thinking about heaven and Jesus. He says, but God wants me to see electronics. He said, I think I had a divine revelation. Well, what was that, Kirby? He says, I think I saw Jesus over Blue Lake. I said, really? He says, yeah, but wasn't it was a UFO? I'm getting tired of these guys. Some of these guys, one guy in Muncie, it was snowing the night before. He says, boy, I was going home last night, and I was going home, and all of a sudden, in that track I was trying to follow, so I could get home. Little guy popped up with a great big pair of lips. I says, now I gotta go home. I think the guy turns them on, he turns them off when he wants to. Oh, they're fine.
We get that kind of, word. I mean, they're not like that, but they say weird things and do weird things.
If I did smart, I started taping all this stuff. If I could begin.
And write a book.
You guys, did I ever tell you about this little kid that went down the dirt store? Wanted to buy a bag of
Pat,
rubbers for the mom.
generic isn't as good as ciphers.
Druggie said, hey kid,
But
I
then they
can't say
can't
no
get
rubbers.
ciphers out there, can they?
You
Maybe
know?
this is the best they can get.
He said, hey mister, my mom sent me down here to buy a
We
bag
can't
of
get
rubbers.
ciphers in Chicago either.
I want them
You
or
get
else.
Charlie's Chips though.
And Druggie says, hey, I'm not gonna sell you
They
no
aren't as
rubbers.
good as ciphers, though.
Kid says, you either sell
I
me
like
some rubbers, I'm gonna
Charlie's
throw a brick through your window.
Charles or whatever it is.
Druggie says, I'm not selling you no rubbers,
What
get
country
your
are
ass
you
out.
in?
Most of
He
that
watches
I
the
made.
kid, he goes right out in the street, and he picks up a brick, and he draws back, and he goes up right to the plate grass window.
Plate grass window.
Druggie runs out there, and he says,
You don't like Ruffles?
he's, oh, hold it, kid, hold it. I'll sell you some goddamn rubbers. So he sells him some rubbers, and the kid goes away. About a half hour later, crash, here comes a brick flying through the window. There stands little Johnny out in the street.
He did.
And the druggist goes out there and says, "What the hell's the matter, kid? I sold you the rubbers, then you throw the brick through my window." He says, "Yeah, you smart ass." He says, "What the hell do you think my mom was canning? Bananas?" You have to be a little bit older than.
Great for a Monday morning meeting. Come on, Dave.
I'm going to bed. I got a feeling I'm not gonna like this bull.
No, it's funny.
It is.
It ain't dirty.
No, it's not dirty.
Come on.
Come on.
I got to see if Jenny and her boyfriend. I don't want to get interrupted if I started.
Oh, crying out loud,
There's a
they
camera
might not get here till 2.
They're here.
Oh.
You want to
What's
compare
my
it?
game?
Flash the porch lights at them.
Okay.
You either gotta come in or come
They
out.
brought the 2 little girls I went in the drugstore. I said, "Doug, you fit man for trusses?" I thought that was kind of a hard question. I said, "Yeah." So, well, wash your hands because we want a couple of chocolate sodas. What was that? Flashing the light.
Yes.
Went to the drugstore and asked the man if they fit men for trusses, and he said yes. 2 little girls, okay? I said yes, and they said, "Well, wash your hands. We want 2 chocolate sodas."
You want to say that?
First off, you have to know what a truss is. You better talk to your father.
Trusses?
I think the kids coming in.
That's something you do with a bank. They can put in a trust fund.
Jenny's coming
Jenny or John?
Come quick, we're gonna
in.
have.
John just drove up.
Who's that with you?
Purple thing.
The purple
Don't
thing.
don't let Matthew have that balloon.
Oh,
You have a bracelet.
save that for Matthew. Save that for
Only thing
Matthew.
that
Yeah, he'll love it.
work is the brake.
He'll love it.
Save it for Matthew. Do him more good than anybody.
It might break in that ceiling.
No, that's a soft.
Okay, come on, tell him.
What's his face here?
Let's hear it now, come on.
This better be worth the wait.
Are you alone, Jenny? Are
Yes.
you alone?
I had to go to the store, really.
Come on,
There ain't much punchline.
come on.
Well, this little old man sitting home out there in the farm.
That thing's still
That
running?
ain't that bunny, Hal.
I was thinking of something else.
Oh, I hope so. That's what we ain't, this ain't funny, don't we?
Would you knock it off and get with it? Come on, let's go.
Come on.
Anyway, somebody comes knocking at the door.
Start
It is-
over, I missed the first part.
It isn't the joke that's funny, it's the stupidity that happens
What's
around
yours
it.
like? What's yours like?
Miller. Miller.
Okay.
And Dottie's.
All right, you ready? I'll start clear at the beginning.
You didn't miss anything.
This farmer's sitting at home all alone. And somebody comes knocking at the door. Who's there?
Who's there?
Says this little farmer. No, really, he didn't say that. He thought that. Because he couldn't say that. Because he's a hairless. Actually, what he said was, who's there?
Come on.
It's going to be a long story.
Come on, I want to be in bed in 1 minute.
Well, go to bed. He opens the door and he goes, he ain't going up at all. It's Joe Miller. I owe him one. What the hell you want? And Joe Miller says, well, I want you to vote for me to be drawbridge operator. He He said, why, you son of a bitch, I wouldn't vote for you for no amount of money in the whole world. And then Joe Miller said, well, why not? He said, oh, I've always done a good job running the drawbridge. I've had the job for a long time. He said, well, I'll tell you why, you son of a bitch. He said, I once had a prize bull. And he said, I had a hell of a nice bull. He says, that son of a bitch, that my prize bull won every county fair around here. He was a pretty bull. Boy, was he nice. Yeah, but he says, that's some, one night my old bull, he got sick. He says, he couldn't sit. And he says, well, my bull can't sit, he's sick. Boy, was he sick. He said, I called a vet. And the vet he phoned, he says, what's the matter? I said, my bull can't sit. What am I going to do? Then the vet said, I'll be right over. And he looked at me and said, you're right, your bull can't sit. And he was right, but he couldn't sit. So he gave me some medicine. He says, you mix this up and shove it up that bull's ass. And he said, he'll sit. So he says, the vet went up and he said, give me this medicine, and there I sat. I didn't have no way to make that bull sit. I had to get this medicine up his ass to make him sit. And there I sat. So I thought, how am I going to do this? The only way I can mix it up, I got to mix it, or do it in the bathtub. So I mix it, stir, I stir, I stir, I stir. Then I get it all stirred up and I'm all ready to put that medicine up that bull's ass. And I thought, well, how am I going to get this from the bathtub to that bull's ass? And I thought, and I thought, and I thought. Oh, I know, my trombone. So I go and I get my trombone. And I get my trombone, I go. And I run down to the door. And I run back to the house. And I run down to the bar and I go. And I said, boy, it's that bull. He said, he shit. He shit and he get. And he run, and he just kept running, and he run over the county fence, over to every fence, down the county road, and up to that drawbridge he comes. And what the hell did you do? You opened the drawbridge. He says, if you think I'm going to vote for some son of a bitch, don't know the difference between a tooth from top and fart from bull's ass, you're crazy. That's all there is.
So that's the famous bull joke.
Oh, it just depends.
It depends on how long he's been drinking beer.
Oh, whether or not they want you to. I don't think I had a hell of a time getting started even with him sitting over there.
Well, then Jenny messed
What was your problem?
I remember the part.
Oh, you remember it after I got started, huh?
I always forget about the hair lip, too.
I do too. About halfway through.
Oh, Lord.
Well, you can now go home and tell Chuck you heard the famous bull.
That's something.
You don't have to tell it to get on the tape.
We made him move so we could get off.
No, you can't have anything.
Is that what we're driving all these miles for?
No.
You're now famous.
Gucci thinks you're gonna